big dick bandits, big dick bandits, big dick bandits, yeah. He's big and brown, I'm medium pink. I like telling jokes and he'll punch you in the face. You may look at us and say, what's the deal? These guys are opposites. Till we turn around, drop some trout, show you these big old dicks. Yeah! We're the big dick bandits, big dick bandits, big dick bandits. Yeah! We'll steal your girl while you ask, is that a horse with a man's head? Nah, we're just a big dick bandits, yeah! That rumbling in the distance ain't trains or rain, and boys are rolling near, yeah. So lock up your wives, girlfriends too. Break out your knives, cause the big dick bandits are here. Big and brown, I'm small and pink. Steal your girl, just hold your tongue, cause he'll choke you out while I make you laugh. Yeah, we're the big dick bandits, the big dick bandits, yeah.
I kind of want to take it like big dick bandits, big dick bandits, big dick bandits, yeah. It's the big dick bandits,
you're big and brown. Keep singing that and I'll just do the verse.
It's the big dick bandits,
big
big
and
dick
brown, I'm
bandits,
medium
big
pink.
dick bandits, yeah. It's the big dick bandits. Medium pink, huh?
Am I medium and pink or small and pink? I couldn't think of what was better. Medium red and pink.
Medium red? That sounds nasty.
I kept trying to come up with the different lyrics.
I like it.
I'm getting close to the actual
to
song.
an actual Big Dick Bandit song?
Yeah.
It's really caught fire.
It's catching fire, but
Big Dick Bandits was trending last night on Twitter.
Really? Nice.
Big Dick Bandits was trending on Twitter last night. Hashtag Big Dick Bandits.
Yeah.
Did you screenshot that?
And we also bought
amazing.
we bought the domain, so stay away, you fuckers.
Stay away. These dicks are ours. All right, we should probably chill out on the dick talk.
Yeah.
They warn us that before every show, everybody.
Every show.
Before we start, Evan the Bear goes, now listen, guys. We all love the Big Dick Bandit song as much as you do. Everyone does. But we need you to relax on talking about dicks. We're like, cool. You're on in 3, 2, 1. Big Dick Bandits, Big Dick Bandits.
Can't help it.
It's just in our nature, my man.
Before we go any further, I just want all of you who live anywhere in the Arizona area to know that at the Tempe Improv, I will be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Tempe Improv. Come one, come all. I'm bringing heat. I'm about to shoot my special, and I am better than I've ever been. So only if you like to laugh super hard for an hour and 15 minutes. If you don't, then don't come to my show.
Don't come.
That's all.
Yeah.
I wanted to start off with... I guess we should talk a little bit about On It, because I want to segue that into your sparring session that I want to talk about.
Where I was on it.
Well, dude, I did see with my own eyes.
You made fun of me, though, because before I went into sparring,
Yep.
I told you, Brian, I'm not lying.
He
I did
did
4
eat-
Alpha Brain,
Yep.
4 Shroom Tech,
Yep.
took some hemp protein, and ate. And I posted a picture with like 8 red vines. That's obviously just for the effect.
Yeah.
People work with me.
You ate half a red vine.
I ate half a red
about
vine.
a half a
Yeah.
red vine. I did see that with my own
Delicious,
eyes. And just remember that that is what On It's about. It's about peak performance, whether you're buying the battle ropes, whether you're buying the pull-ups, whether you're buying the kettlebells, which I've been using lately, which is why my haunches are in such good shape.
You got a set of wings on you.
I got a set of wings. If you want your body to look like a then all you have to do is take some On It Hemp Force protein, which is delicious.
I'm all jacked up on Alpha Brain right now.
Are you?
Oh yeah, I don't do this show without it.
Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. They got
If you wanna
high quality equipment and high quality.
Shut
supplements.
down.
Yeah, just
yeah,
shut
Brian.
up.
Well, I actually take the product, so do you mind if I talk about it? Because I actually use it. I actually use it.
You are a performance
You just
athlete.
use the kettlebells.
Yeah, you are a performance athlete.
You literally
I
just
eat the
stare,
hemp
you
force
just
protein.
stare at the kettlebells. Let's be honest.
I eat the Warrior bars. I eat the hemp
Oh,
force.
really?
Yes.
What's the last shipment you got?
Well, I do steal them.
Let's just keep it real here.
Unfortunately,
what's the last time you got a shipment?
I just had a
because they
shipment.
just sent me a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I got to get
because I have to put in my order.
I still have a lot of Warrior bars left.
I'll tell you what, I appreciate the fans tweeting me pictures of them. I don't know if On It likes it. I didn't approve this with On It or nothing.
You mean because they mix candy with it?
Yeah, because everyone's showing me they're mixing Alpha Brain Shroom Tech with
but it's-
Airheads. They're doing it with M&Ms.
It is sugar.
I didn't say Airheads or M&Ms. I'm doing it with Red Vines, people, and I prefer fruit pastels from England. The original Big Brown combo for optimum performance is 4 Alpha Brain, 4 Shroom Tech, half a Red Vine.
When you're an athlete, you have different needs.
If you do anything else, I can't throw Big Brown's name behind it.
Right.
But the Big Brown combo, mix it up however you want. Keep tweeting me your pictures. I love them. Instagram. If you want to get on this train, go to www.onit.com/fighter. Get 10% off. Show me your Big Brown combo. Or for you older folk out there, go and show me with. You could take a picture of on it. You could take You could take Shroom Tech, Alpha Brain,
and Viagra,
and maybe a can of Viagra.
Hey man,
No,
wait
I'm just
a minute,
kidding, bro.
Since when does Viagra come in a
Maybe
can?
Shroom Tech, Alpha Brain, and some prune juice, and
Hey.
then put #the kid.
There you go. Hey, wait a minute, man. I'm not incontinent.
Again, www.onit.com/fighter.
10% off.
Get your 10%
Get
off.
on it, huh, guys?
Get on it. Fighter and the Kid and on it.
real
Sponsored by Prune Juice.
I took Viagra once, and it gave me a major headache, and I literally was like, my head is killing me, and my eyes got bloodshot. Then I found out that's
Did you just have a rock
Not
hard
really. I've
boner?
never had a real problem with it. So
Hey, back to dicks again.
I know, but
I don't know what we're going to
listen,
do.
at 47, a cat couldn't scratch my dick. It blunted its claws. The bottom line is,
Wait, did it work, though? The
I don't
Viagra
know.
work?
I didn't feel it. I mean, I guess maybe in my mind it
Hey,
did.
guess who doesn't want to be up 8 hours with an erection?
Right.
This guy.
And it gave me a headache, and I heard that was they were like, well, that's one of the side effects for some people. I was like, well, I'm not going to take it yet. I don't need it. Anyway, bottom line is this.
That's like those commercials like, do you suffer from allergies? Take Claritin, blah, blah, blah. Might result in explosive diarrhea, runny nose, shitty toes, yellow teeth. I'm like,
Shitty
damn, I'd
toes.
rather have a stuffy nose.
I got shitty toes.
Shitty toes, runny mouth, just your mouth just drooling. Evan the Beard, you ever use Evan the Beard? Have you ever used Viagra?
No, I haven't.
Never.
No.
Are you lying? Because
No,
this is
no.
on Fox.
No, I
He's
wouldn't.
too young, man.
No,
I mean,
the
man.
young kids are all into that stuff. Oh, Red Bull, vodka, cocaine.
Hey, bro.
What's the oh, punk rock man?
I don't know, man.
Punk rock man.
Sounds like you're into that stuff. I want to segue from Anna into. I did watch my boy Brendan Schaub spar.
I brought the kid with me to Black House
I need-
private sparring session.
I
Not
need-
a lot of guys get to go in that gym either.
And I'm glad that I did because it was a little bit life changing, and here's why. I'm just going to tell the story exactly as it happened. First of all, Black House is what you'd call very out of the way. It is a place. First of all, you don't go there if you're an amateur. This is a pro gym.
Yeah, no.
It is in a concrete wasteland. You got to drive like, I don't know. You got to take 16 highways. You're in the middle of a place where you're like, I didn't know this place existed, and what is here? It's just
You don't want to
flat
drive your nice cars down
cement.
there.
Yeah, it's a rough area. We get in there, and Brendan's kind of chewing his nails a little bit, and I go, what's up? And he goes, I'm just nervous. And I go, nervous? I go, whatever. You're just going to spar. I don't know. So me, Tony, and Brendan pull up. Your coach is there.
Daniel Warren.
The Frenchman, one of the toughest Frenchmen in the world, probably beat up the whole country.
One of the best striking coaches in the business.
He's unbelievable.
Anderson Silva, Lyoto Machida, Nogueira brothers, Junior Dos Santos. I mean,
Jesus.
the list goes on and on.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. I got to practice some French with him. It was a lot of fun. There were some killers in that gym. We all know that. You're getting laced up. You're warming up a little bit. I don't know who you're going to spar. And in walks Jack the Outlaw May. Now you might want to Google or YouTube him. He's a legit giant. I don't care what anybody says.
Could not get bigger.
He's 6'8". He's 270. He's completely proportioned. He's very athletic. Played D1 basketball and then went and played in Europe. So he's a real athlete. His ears are worse than yours. His ears are one ear is
weird,
completely tiny and closed up. I was
Which
like,
is
bro,
weird because he's not really a grappler.
his ear looks like somebody took it and just squeezed it for about 3 years and then just froze it and then attached it to his face. Anyway,
He looks like a bad guy of a movie where if you cast him, like, come on, bro. It's just
Straight
it's
up.
just too cliche.
Straight
so
up.
big tattoos.
Yeah.
He has like tattoos on the arm that say like die to live.
Oh,
And the other one has like a skull with a sword.
He's an
on it. I
outlaw,
don't
dude.
know.
He's an outlaw. I mean, you would cast him as an outlaw, and they'd be like, he's too much. And by the way, gets in the ring, stretched a little, I think he kind of moved his arms a little bit.
Not really. He put his gear on, put his mouthpiece in, and literally
No headgear. No headgear.
I told him to wear headgear, and he literally goes like this. All right, let's go.
I was like,
I want you to.
I mean, that dude did a couple neck rolls and moved his shoulders up to his ears and then got in the ring. Now, I thought you guys were going to, quote unquote, spar, which is just move around. Let me explain something to you. I understand why you were biting your nails. Because Jack the Outlaw May is a highly skilled striker. Very quick. And was swinging at you and trying to knock you out.
This is what we didn't tell you, Brian. Before every sparring session, so I pay him, right? He's a paid training partner, and I don't tell him this. I sure as fuck don't tell him this. My coach Tony, before every round, goes, if you knock Brendan out or you land a head kick, we're gonna give you an extra $100. Okay,
so nobody understands what that's like because Jack the Outlaw May, see, and that when you say that, you don't understand until you've seen it. The dude is very quick. He's highly skilled.
Striker, yes.
He's a highly skilled striker.
Good takedown
and
defense.
you were literally just getting under those shots, and taking some shots. You guys were in a straight up fight for 3 rounds.
Straight up.
Taking each other down. You were taking him down, slamming him on the ground, and he's got a lot of fight in him. That dude doesn't quit. He's a very competitive dude.
When you're paying a guy, yeah, that's what it is,
But
man.
he's also just innerly competitive. He does not like getting taken down. He doesn't like getting hit. He gets angry, and he gets more competitive, trying to knock you out.
Legit
straight
trying to knock
up,
me out.
which is what you pay him for. He's a real fighter. And what's interesting about the two of you is what I think is so different about fighters is that as big as Jack is and as big as you are, there's this small man's intensity to both of you. Like there's this ornery, prickly thing, especially when you're fighting. You less. But someone like Jack is a prickly dude.
What do you mean?
You know, small guys are kind of intense and they're just kind of, and you usually think somebody who's big is just a gentle giant and kind of a mellow guy. Yeah. You can't be mellow when you're a fighter. You can't be mellow when you're fighting other dudes and they're trying to knock you out. It puts you on edge and you got to hold that edge. And that's kind of what I gather. It's a hard thing to explain, but there's a fundamental difference between, like, I see dudes like you who fight for a living, and especially when you're doing what you're doing, it just creates a tension that you can't explain. Either way, here's what I want to say. Nobody should ever give you any advice about fighting, because until they've seen what you have to deal with, and until they've seen the split second, and it's not a second, it's split second timing, where guys like you have to get under those shots, and until they've seen how you have to fight dudes that can put you out with a jab because they're so powerful and fast, like Jack, then come talk to me. Yes, elbows. Hey, Brendan, throw more elbows and knees and more kicks. Sure. Maybe.
Yeah.
Do that against Jack the Outlaw May when he's coming at you and he's that skilled and he's swinging for the fences. You do what you do, and you do have a big arsenal and you have a lot of stuff and you've been changing a lot of stuff. But everybody shut up because you have nothing to say. You got nothing to say, unless you're Tony Jeffries or unless you're Danielle. Everybody should shut up. Even though I did say to Danielle, hey, could you do a push kick there?
Yeah, he started trying to coach Danielle. And when I turned to you, I said, this is my Friday, Brian. Bro. You want to be a fighter? This is my Friday. And then I have to go run after that.
Yeah, but I have one thing to say. Anybody's betting against you. And we all know anything can happen in a fight.
There's a lot of people betting against me.
Anything can happen in a fight. I don't think there's anybody with your strength, your explosiveness, and by the way, the only guy who comes close to your cardio is a guy named Cain Velasquez. Your cardio is retarded, and everybody was talking about it. And I said to Jack, I go, how strong is he, man? And Jack goes, you have no idea how strong he is. He's ridiculously explosive.
I paid Brian $100.
Dude, I was proud of you.
Say that.
I'm puffing you up a little bit because I was very proud of you.
Thanks,
and I
man.
look at you in a different light after seeing that.
Well, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, Jack, he's not high level. He didn't win a fight in UFC."
Yeah?
Blah blah.
Yeah, watch him
striking, people.
Yeah.
Watch Jack strike. Wait till he gets comfortable with MMA.
Woof.
I'm telling you, when what he does in the training room comes out inside the octagon, or he just signed with Titan. I'm signed with Titan. So what he does in training, once he gets comfortable with MMA, I'm telling you, this kid's a monster.
Yes, he is a monster. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Because once he gets comfortable with wrestling and the transitions, it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary.
Thank you, Brian.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Now, what we didn't mention was there was a scramble, and all 6'8", 270 pounds of Jack May landed on my neck. And I've never heard my neck do this
You guys
before.
were in a whizzer. He had you in
We
a
had
whizzer.
a whizzer, and I was trying to. It was like it's a judo toss, and for whatever reason, I couldn't plant my hand, so I had to use my head. I didn't want to give up position, so I was using my hips to kind of judo toss him, and all the weight went directly on my neck. I've never heard my neck do this. It went like that.
I didn't like seeing that.
And I got on top, but then I stood back up, and it was hard. Like my head was like a bobblehead. Like I couldn't bring it back up.
So you want to be a fighter, huh? You've been turning.
So I spent 3 days working with the top specialists in the world. Very expensive to fix this neck.
Well, you have to move your shoulders with when you fight Travis Brown. Obviously, you're gonna have to move your shoulders.
I won't feel it in the fight.
I know that. I'm kidding.
People are like, yo, don't tell Travis you're hurt. I don't give a frick.
Doesn't
What's he
matter.
gonna do? Oh, Bren's been training so hard, his neck's
Everybody's
stiff.
hurt. Everybody's hurt.
Guess what? If you're not hurt, you're not training right. I know it's a meathead mentality, but it's true. I've never gotten into a fight where I'm like, damn, I feel great.
If
no
you're not
injuries.
hurt, you're not training right.
No injuries. I feel amazing. Said no one ever. If they're a legit fighter.
I've talked to NFL players about that. They're always like, you can move your knee. Well, it's not hurt. I mean, if you can't move it, then we'll shoot it up with some stuff and you still play. But I remember watching Dhani Jones, who was middle linebacker at the time. He was playing for the Jets, I think, and now he
Cincinnati.
plays well, no, but at the time he was playing for the Jets or the Giants. He was playing for the Giants, and it was a Tuesday, and he was limping so badly, and his fingers were all broken. And I was like, dude, how long are you out for? And he goes, I'm playing Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, my
You ever seen Dan Henderson walk around? It's like, whoa, how do you even get into the octagon?
He's made of wood. He's literally about as
He's
flexible
literally
as
like
wood.
the Tin Man without oil.
You ever seen him kick? He's as flexible as wood.
But then he gets in there, he's a handful.
Yeah.
Just a monster.
Because he's the wood man. He's also moving wood.
Now, I wanted to talk about this. Do you ever use the app Waze?
I do.
This isn't a pitch for Waze, or there's no sponsor by Waze. I actually do, Brian. It's very nice. No, the thing is about Waze is so it takes shortcuts through everything, right?
Yeah.
It avoids traffic. Waze needs to have a thing of how tough are you and what car are you driving.
I was gonna say a ghetto alert. Like it'll take you
little
through,
bit.
It'll take you through some.
Bro, I was going to
rough
train the other
neighborhoods.
day at Black House, and there was bad traffic. I had to be there at 5 o'clock, so I used Waze. Hey, Waze, how about a heads up, my man?
Yeah.
Maybe I won't wear those colors if I'm going to use Waze.
Yeah.
How about there should be an option? How tough are you? How many people are you with? What kind of car do you drive?
Do you have a
Because you're
turret
to go
gun on the top of
this
your car?
route.
Yeah.
Are you white? You're going to go this route. You know what I'm saying? Do you drive a Prius? You're going to take this route.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
Really?
Terrified.
Yeah. It's kind of
Terrified,
scary.
man. Terrified.
Well, listen, man. I mean, I've had it take me through the hood. The hood.
You would think they would have some sort of
It took me through a
like,
neighborhood.
there's been this many murders in this neighborhood.
you're gonna think
We're
I'm-
going around it.
You're gonna think I'm kidding. It took me through a neighborhood. There were chickens in the street. Like people were fighting chickens. I was like, "What's going on here?" There's a cockfight. I was like, "Am I in this country?"
Sounds fun.
Kind of crazy. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't support cockfights.
You mean I'm talking about 2 male chickens, Brendan? Anyway.
Anyways,
So I want to get into. I want to make something. I want to just say one thing.
no, I want to say one thing before you say your one
Go ahead.
thing. On Halloween, I don't dress up. I'm in camp. I'm 30 as fuck, so I didn't dress up for Halloween. 30 as fuck. So I didn't dress up.
Yeah.
You mentioned to me the night before that Ouija movie was scary.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I went to Ouija. I walked out halfway through.
Wasn't that scary?
The worst, hands down, the worst movie I've ever attended inside a movie
Do you want
theater.
to know something funny?
Me and Tony walked
I
out.
fell asleep.
Oh, bro.
But I got scared some of it, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up and I was like, "Oh!" And I
I
went back to
can't get
sleep.
Tony to go to the movies. His wife Sarah loves scary movies. She goes, "We gotta get Tony to go to the movies." I said, "All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pay for the tickets. I'll schedule running early because we run at night. Santa Monica Stairs, we run at like 8 o'clock at night. I was like, I'll tell him I have to do something early. He has no excuse, so we'll go. buy the tickets, buy 4 tickets. Tony, Joe, me, we all go. I'm like, dang, I can't believe Tony's going to do this. Halfway through, I was like, oh, my God, what have I done?
No.
So I blamed you. I went, Bryan, man, can you believe him? I mean, God, it's the worst movie
The
I've
truth
seen.
is, I fell asleep through most of it, but I kept waking up and it'd be like a scary part, and I go, oh, and then I
Back
go,
to sleep.
I go back to sleep. I get chills. I was like, oh, and then I go, and
Movie was
my girl was like, what are you doing, dude?
It was so bad.
What are you doing?
Oh, it was bad. Thanks for that.
Sorry, bro. Ouija.
I'll tell you what.
Did the movie do well?
Very unlikely.
You know what? It got an
I thought it was
8.
number 1.
It was number 1 for Halloween weekend because it's the only Halloween movie out. But it got an 8% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Whoa.
8%.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, so
Might be
maybe
the worst in history.
Wow. All right.
Don't see that movie. I'm doing everyone a solid. Nothing against the actors, whoever produced it. Don't do that movie. Oh, that's what I want to tell you. I'm at Black House on Saturday. Hidden Mitts. I get there and there's cars everywhere, right? I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Have to walk in through the back. They're shooting a movie in there.
Oh, boy.
Like some low budget movie, like fighter movie. There's like UFC posters up. I'm like, I gotta work, man. So I tell Daniel, I'm like, bro, I gotta work. He's like, I know. Let's get to work. He's like, just change. We'll start warming up. Change, warming up, jump in the cage. We set the clock, the 5-minute clock. It's ticking down. They're filming, like I said, some bullshit. Their director turns around, some French guy. Quiet on set! Quiet on set! Quit whatever you're doing up there.
Huh?
I went, huh? I went to Dan. I'm like, no, keep going. Me and him keep going. Guy yells again. I'm not going to tell you again. I went, I'm not going to tell you again. I'm at fucking work, my man. This is my work. No one, I scheduled this time. No one told me you're going to be filming this whatever C-list movie that you're doing here. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. I have to work, man. I have no choice. He goes, all right, give us 5 minutes just to shoot this, and then we'll give you 45 minutes. All right, that sounds fair. I'm a compromising guy. That sounds fair. Whatever.
Yeah, I could have told you that 5 minutes in film is 45
Well,
minutes.
they do 5 minutes. We set the clock 5 minutes, and we go back to work again. Starts. No, my friend, we need. Nope. I went. It ain't happening. That sure as fuck ain't happening. I gotta work. So me and Daniel do our workout, and then these people just hated me. Just stared at me.
But guess what? You're in a fight gym, so get your own
Right?
set. You're in a fight gym, and you have to fight Travis Brown. They don't.
Exactly.
So practice takes precedence. I'm sorry that your movie,
There you go.
that I'm sure will win an Oscar, has to wait 45 minutes. But you drove all the way down. You had to go through mountains under the crust of the earth and everywhere else to get to Black
Fight
House.
Club 7 is going to have to hold off for right now. Fight Club 7, starring these actors I've never heard of, is going to have to wait
Fight
30
Club
minutes while I
7.
get this workout in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
It was a beast. You
Don't
know what?
use-
And Daniel goes, I've had clients all morning. I've had high-level guys because the pros gym. He's like, you're the only one to say something. I went, are you kidding me? He goes, everyone else waited. I went, nah. Not me.
Not
guess,
me.
Guess what? Yeah, I'm probably not going to be casted for a movie in the Fight Club 8.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna.
That fly.
I'm not getting an audition for Fight Club.
Guess what? They're probably not
Okay.
Brendan Schaub fans from
Yeah.
now on. I can live with that. I
Right.
got to get to work, man.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Give me a
Whatever.
break. What were you
Since
gonna
we're
say? What was
talking
your one
about
thing,
fighting,
though?
I want to make 2 predictions. I got Luke Rockhold. He's going to beat Michael Bisping, and I think he's going to beat. And listen, Michael Bisping is great, but I think it's Luke Rockhold's time, and I think he's going to beat the brakes off of Michael Bisping. And I know he's a training partner of yours. I say that with respect. I say that with respect to Michael Bisping. But I think Luke Rockhold is a little too much. He's too big. He's bigger.
It's a big boy.
He beat Jacare. I forgot that he had beaten Jacare. It was
In
in Strike Force,
Strikeforce.
but still. And he beat Tim Kennedy. So please don't do that. You can get that whole mic in your mouth, bro.
Close.
Brendan just
Deep
deep-throated
throated the mic. No, I was just trying to see if we could fit.
Yeah, I guess you were.
I zoned out.
Got a busy night, bro?
Busy night.
Oh, man. God, you hate talking about fighting now.
Well,
You're
no, I
living
just
it.
zoned out for a while.
Can I ask you one question as a fighter? If you have to put your money on Kovalev or Hopkins, who do you put your money on?
I don't bet against Hopkins.
You do
A
not
wise
bet
man
against him.
knows you don't bet against Hopkins.
Even though he's 50 and he's fighting
I
a guy who's
do
nobody's-
not. I don't care. I don't bet against Hopkins.
You do not bet against
Ever.
Bernard Hopkins.
Ever.
Don't bet against Bernard
Ever.
Hopkins. He will find a way in.
It's like betting against Tom Brady. You don't do it.
You just don't.
Don't do it.
Who would you rather have in your team, Tom Brady or Peyton Manning?
That's a tough one.
Not for me.
No, it's not.
Who do you go for?
Tom Brady.
You're out of your mind.
All day.
You're
not even
out
close.
of your stone.
Yeah, Tom Brady's just a winner, isn't he?
He just wins.
Yeah.
He just finds a way to win.
So is Peyton Manning. Tom Brady also had one of the best offensive lines, period.
Well, look at Peyton Manning now. He is literally the best offense in the league.
Yeah.
They got destroyed. And everyone knows I bleed orange and blue.
Yep.
I'm from Denver, man. I
Yep.
watch every game. They got wrecked by the New England Patriots.
Well, yeah. Well,
Look at the offensive, the receivers that Tom Brady had in the years that the Patriots won Super Bowls. You'll probably be able to remember one of them.
Wes Welker.
Yeah, he's probably the only. Yeah,
And Gronkowski was not in
that
there.
was the beginning of his career.
They had Welker. They had Lloyd.
Troy Brown. They had
Troy
Deion
Brown. Branch.
Yeah.
Not particularly special guys.
He is as
made
accurate.
them.
He is as
He
accurate.
made them
and
with
he's as
studs.
accurate, and he performs under pressure like nobody's.
If you want to see something funny, I'm not hating on Tom Brady, but this is how crazy pro sports is. Watch Tom Brady's combine video.
It's hilarious.
Hysterical.
It's
hilarious.
like. Can you bring it up,
It's like
It'll take too long to find that.
it's like
dude? His body.
it's like what the fuck?
He couldn't be more lazy. His
Did
face.
you
He
even-
looks like
did
he
you
looks like he
even-
woke up from a nap right before he's gonna
He
sprint.
has like a white long shirt on, some like short blue shorts, just these shitty white New Balances on. He's like,
I know.
oh,
Who
just-
brought shit toes? Who brought shit toes to the combine? What's with the long, lanky shoe salesman? Meanwhile,
so funny.
athletics is funny that way. Like some dudes can look like nothing and be unbelievable. Besides,
Did you see the body on that punter in the NFL?
The Giants punter, right?
Yeah, Giants punter for best body in the NFL.
what?
Dude is shredded.
Hold. Wait a
Shredded.
minute, I gotta look this up. What do you mean?
I don't.
What are you talking
type
about?
in if you're Google right now, type in best body in the NFL. He's gonna post up. He was on E, just killing the game.
Really?
Yeah, man.
And come on, that's annoying to me. Best body.
Steve Weatherford.
Steve Weatherford.
Steve Weatherford.
Oh, there
Steve
it is.
Weatherford.
There it is.
Are
That's
you
a
joking
video.
me?
Well, Brian has to see this right now. So
Yeah, I gotta see it right now. I'm obsessed with Matt.
Giants punter Steve Weatherford has the best body in the NFL. He's a punter.
Tall guy.
I don't think so. I mean, he's not crazy short.
He's just a bodybuilder.
You're
Now if he misses punts, guys are gonna hate him even more.
you're gonna be obsessed with this guy.
He's 6'2".
So he's not short.
No.
6'2", 227 of just nothing but
Yeah, I'll take that.
Abs
I'll
and
take that
muscle.
that size. I resent my bone structure.
It's taking a
All
while
right,
to
whatever.
Just you've seen a good body. The guy's
All right,
he's
bro.
bodied up.
All right,
It's
fine,
downloaded there.
Whatever.
Brian's gonna have
He's a
man crush on
bodybuilder.
him.
He's stretched. I don't.
Did you
really
see
care.
people send Akiyama naked pictures to us?
No.
Akiyama did some campaign in
Really?
Japan, yeah, naked
Ah.
with that gold skin.
Akiyama. Oh, there he is. Whatever. He's a bodybuilder. I don't care about.
Well, he's
that
a
guy.
punter, bro.
Whatever. He's a bodybuilder and a punter. I don't care. I have a bad attitude towards Steve Weatherford now.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't care about that. I mean, I don't care. You punt, okay, and you do a lot of flies, and you do cable crossovers. I
Buys
don't
and tries.
like. There are certain dudes that I watch in the
You gotta
gym.
respect it,
When
though.
I see guys in the gym working out and they're working on their bicep peak and the inner part of their chest, and they're doing the pec deck, and I'm like, I'm always like, that's just too much work. I don't care.
Too much work
This
for
guy
you?
was like, dude, we can put 10 pounds of muscle on. You got to just eat a lot more and we'll go through a program. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm a comic. Don't care. Would I look better? Should I start shaving my arms and tanning up a little bit? Nah, too lazy. I'm a dude. Nah, I'll look less than. I've always been that way.
You've always
I could
been
look
that
much
way.
better. There are things I could do to actually look better.
And you won't do it?
Nah, I don't want
Like
to.
a nose job.
I don't want to be the guy. Yeah, I don't want to be the guy. Be like, Brian, you look really good. What'd you do? Did you have your eyes lifted, or did you? Nah.
Guys
No.
don't do that.
I don't care if I put on this stylist dressed me and before my special one time, and he put a hat on,
Like
really
fedora
cool
hat?
Yeah,
Are you-
I had a hat.
are
I
you-
had a necklace.
Hold on. Are you Fergie?
Bro. No, it wasn't a fedora. It was one of those it was like a fedora, like the thing that,
You probably.
It was a Randy Couture hat. Like
no.
the train
It was
conductor hats.
like an old, like the brim hat, like
fedora.
a Cuban hat.
It's a fedora.
Yeah, fedora.
You probably look like an
I
asshole.
look great.
You look like a complete
I couldn't
freaking
look better.
jerk.
I had $10,000 worth of clothing on.
Yeah, hold on.
and
Let me
a
get this
necklace.
straight. You had a fedora on,
Yeah.
a necklace down your belly button, probably a V-neck, and a sports coat on.
No, it was
some white loafers.
It was a suede blazer.
You're an asshole.
A suede blazer.
You
Anyway,
dress like an asshole.
The bottom line was, I was like, I may look good. Nah, not wearing it. I don't wear necklaces. I don't wear hats because I'd be doing it for the wrong reason. Nah, I'm not doing it. It ain't me. Especially because I look better. I'll just go back to looking like a regular dude. Thank you.
Well, that's just not your style.
No, it's not.
Old guys who dress like that, you look like assholes.
Even young guys. Not
Even
gonna do it.
even young guys. No
Yeah,
one.
Not going to do it.
I'll tell you what. I went to my barber yesterday. I haven't seen him I was kind of growing my hair out a little bit. He cut my hair yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of over the shaved head look a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he did. He was like, "Oh, what do you think?" I went, "Yeah, cool, man."
Yeah.
Paid him, walked out. I was like, "God, I think I'm gonna mix it up."
It is what it is. What are you going to do? Grow your hair long and curly?
No, I know you can't grow it super long. I don't know.
You don't have the hair. Your hair doesn't really grow out. It just kind of grows into a swirl, doesn't it? Into 1,000 little curls.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I've
like a
seen-
Jerry curl.
Well, I've seen old pictures of your hair, my
Well,
friend.
that was too long. I'm talking about just maybe a little like the length of yours.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll look exactly the
There you
same.
go. Only you'll be a little thicker. Don't kid yourself. I'm gonna say it right on the air. I'm thinking about getting another hair transplant. And I'll tell you something else. I'm also thinking for sure of going back on Propecia because my hair is jumping ship, and I don't appreciate the fact that it's jumping ship because it's falling out more on this side than this side. And I saw I was doing a podcast and there were mirrors on the ceiling, and I looked up. And I do this in elevators sometimes, and I was like, I can see a whole lot of scalp, but it's streaky.
Really?
Yeah, it's
look,
not a good
look down
look.
for me. That's not bad.
No?
Not good.
No,
but it's not.
good.
I mean,
There's
I
nothing.
I expect
There's
way worse.
nothing good about my hair. Not the color. It's mouse brown. It's the consistency of a mouse. You ever pet a ratty mouse? I got rat mouse hair.
You got Chihuahua hair.
I got shitty Chihuahua hair. I got dry desert Chihuahua hair.
Your head. You know what your head looks like? It looks like a chia pet, but you kind of stopped watering it, so it's kind of half-assed chia
I got a
pet.
couple stray grays just jumping up like on the top. I clip it all the
Your
time.
hair said, "See ya. We've had
Oh,
enough of this."
my hair
You're
said,
almost
"See ya."
50 though.
Yeah, not bad for 50.
Well, so when's this procedure going down?
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can do it.
How
If I do it, we'll
Is
videotape
this the one where they take it from the back and put on the front?
Yeah, but now they do it like in a different way. I don't know. We'll see if I do it. Maybe I will.
You're for sure gonna do it.
Yeah, we'll videotape it.
Maybe you touch your head too much. You're always touching your head.
Yeah, man, because it itches. I have bad hygiene.
Did you just admit to having? Do you have lice?
I don't know.
You got a lot of shit going on.
I don't use products like you. You're a whole shower. You probably have all kinds of stuff.
What? Yeah,
I
I've
know,
shampoo and soap.
moisturizer.
I've shampoo
Do you
and
have
soap.
skin toner and astringents? Huh? Do you have soaps that keep the sebum oils together?
Well, I'll tell you this much.
What?
Whatever I'm using, you need to get on
Do you
it.
use a cream?
Moisturizer, yes. Gotta be moisturizer. You gotta moisturize.
Bro, when
man.
you're my age, you're going to look weathered.
Bro, in 10 years from fighting, I'm gonna look weathered.
Yeah.
You ever seen Noguera? He's not that old. He looks every bit of 75.
Every bit of 75. He's younger than I am,
Way younger.
and he's got the skin on his face is so thick. He's a man. Noguera's a man. I like Noguera.
Me too.
That's a
You know what else I like, Brian?
What?
Hulu Plus.
Well, Brendan, I'm glad you mentioned that, and I am not going to the copy of Hulu Plus. I don't need to because I use.
You've done it so many times. We're just Hulu Plus fans here.
I use Hulu Plus. Here's the question. Here's the real question.
I can
what
watch
do you-
Family Guy.
Yeah. Well, I want to go through what you can get on Hulu Plus because I watch these shows. South Park at your fingertips. That should sell it all because it's only $7.99 a month. Okay, $7.99 a month. $7.99 a month for Hulu Plus. You can get South Park. You can get Gotham, which is killing it. You can get The Daily Show. You can get The Simpsons. You can get original programming like The Awesomes, Family Guy. It just goes on and on. It is the new thing in visual entertainment. Why would you get anything but? I do it every single night, pretty much. When I'm when I'm gonna watch TV, that's what I do, because we have my TV's all configured to it, so it's great. All you need is an internet connection. I don't watch the shows that you watch, but the good thing about Hulu Plus is it caters to the comedically sophisticated, the dramatically sophisticated, and then the goat like yourself who watches, your shows like the teenage, all that stuff about
Housewives of Orange County, Housewives of Beverly Hills.
It's amazing that you watch that.
Simpsons Halloween special. I love the Simpsons Halloween specials.
Did you watch that?
Oh yeah,
I didn't see it.
Love them.
Anyway, guys, the point is there's TV and then there's Hulu Plus, and if you don't spend $7.99 a month for Hulu Plus, I don't understand what you're doing listening to this podcast.
Well, can you give them 2 weeks free?
I'll give you 2 weeks free.
This is insane.
Just go to huluplus.com/fighter and we'll give you 2 weeks free. What's the big deal? Try it. If you don't like having all your favorite television shows at your fingertips, then, I don't know what else to tell you. What does $7.99 average out a day? Give me that a day. Where's a?
We just do 8 divided by 30, Brian.
Oh, hold please.
What is that?
Hold please. Hold everybody.
I like how you asked Evan the Beard like he's some mathematician.
$7.99. Hold on.
Well, if you just do $8.
Quiet. 30 divided by 7.99.
No, it
equals.
No.
Oh, it's $3.75 a day.
No, it's not. God damn it, Brian. You're 50.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry.
You're an idiot.
I'm sorry. No. That's not what I meant. Ah! Hold on.
Real quick. Did you go to school, Brian?
I mean 99. Sorry, guys. Divided by 30. That's what it is.
It's 26 cents a day.
That's what I mean. Sorry. It's 26 cents a day. God, am I retarded?
I don't think. Is it 2 cents a day?
It's 26 cents a day. It's 26
Boy, hey, real
Sorry,
quick.
guys.
Real
Wow.
quick. There's
That's
3 grown men in this room. Math is not a strong point.
I almost minored in math.
It's $2.75 a day, people. Quoting Bryan Callen.
So
God.
Hulu Plus is now went from
You guys.
Hulu Plus just got really expensive according to Bryan Callen.
Even if it was $2, but it's not. It's 26 cents a day to watch your favorite shows.
$7.99 a month.
And we'll give you 2 weeks free.
Hulu Plus/Fighter.
There it is.
Wow.
Thank you for
that
reminding me. That was bad.
Boy, I'll tell you what. Real quick, you have a college degree?
I do, man. And
Brendan, do you have a college degree?
I minored in math.
Evan, you have a college degree?
Sure do.
Boy, that was a struggle. Everyone was like looking around for answers.
Took all the way up to Calc 2. Didn't do that well.
All of us had to use our phones, right?
Everyone used their
None of us
phone.
could
Can't
use the time
believe
to
I
do
did
it
that.
right.
At least you caught it.
At least I caught it.
I was like, it's only $2.20. I was $3.75 a day. No. Anyway, folks.
I've never been fascinated by math. Just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, math is a tough one. But you use math every day.
With technology, you really don't have to know math anymore. Kids don't even have to know how to write anymore.
Well,
in classes they have iPads and Nintendo gloves, and VHS tapes, and DVD players.
They asked this mathematician why he loves math so much. He goes, "Oh well, I was watching a hawk fly the other day, and I calculated in my mind how much of the globe's surface that hawk covers and sees in 10 seconds."
Yeah, that guy's not my friend.
I was like, "Geez, man."
I would have said, "Would you do what?" Oh, very cool. Have a good day, sir.
Well, you have no patience for anything intellectual.
I don't give a fuck about the hawk.
You start yawning the minute I talk about any kind of an idea.
No. Well, don't make me tell people some of your ideas. The koozies.
Well, no.
The app. Hey,
I'm talking about.
You got an app. You got an app. You want
intellectual.
We meet. He tells me, I get a great idea, bro. Meet for coffee. I bring Tony Jeffries with me.
We were trying to come up with a shadow boxing app.
It's a shadow boxing app. Brian goes, lasers. Lasers are going to come out of our phones and it's gonna shadow box on the wall. You set it up. A laser's gonna shoot out of your phone, and it's gonna be a man shadow
And you
box.
gotta punch. You gotta punch where the laser goes.
I went, hold on.
Tony was like, "Oh, it's not a bad idea." I even got text later. He's like, "Lasers, mate. We have to think about it for a while."
I couldn't stop laughing. I could not stop
You were
laughing.
so hard.
Lasers. I drove 30 minutes. You could just text me lasers. I went, oh, all good. We're good, man. We're good. Don't waste my
I
life.
had no point in having a meeting. Lasers.
Let's go to current events with Evan the Beard, Evan the Beard.
Are we going to not talk about any of the fights that are happening tomorrow?
No, we will.
Oh. Is that part of the current events? That
No,
should be the part of the current
don't worry.
events.
We'll get to it, man.
All right.
We got this. Don't worry.
All right.
Have you done this show before?
Have you done
For
the
sure,
show?
relax.
Hey, wait.
Evan.
Oh, no, hold on.
We got to talk about
Now,
Evan and his
before we
punk
go
rock
into-
concert.
Before we go into that, speaking of staying in your lane, remember when Tony and I were thinking about, I was trying to come up with some, good advertisements for Box and Burn, because frankly, Box and Burn does those Instagrams, and it's like, no, I don't care. I want to make it funny because Box and Burn's a great gym. It's where we train, and Tony's our boy, so we want people to come. And so Brendan goes, we'll do some funny stuff. And
This is only going to be a funny story for you and me.
And
I'll tell
Brendan
you
goes,
that now.
I know. Here's a funny ad.
First of all, I jump in.
Yeah, he jumps in. I'm coming up with ideas, and he goes, I know. Or you could do this. So Tony, you talk about how people should come to Box and Burn, and then Bryan comes up to fight you, and then you knock Bryan out.
I didn't say that.
I was like, hey,
It
bro.
ruined the whole mojo of the car.
Hey,
huh?
bro, you go. Yeah, I was like, hey. I was like, I got all tight. I was like, go spar Jack the Outlaw, man, bro. You got to ducking and swinging. Just leave the comedy to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, thanks for that horrible story.
sorry. Had to
it's
be
only
there.
funny if you're there.
Hashtag had to be there.
Hashtag how long you been doing the podcast for? Evan the Beard. How was Florida, my man? How was Gainesville?
Gainesville was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, I was kind of told beforehand that Gainesville was kind of a shitty, rundown college
You mean
town.
by us?
Been there.
Yeah, by
Been there.
you and everyone else that I asked about it.
Yeah, you can keep it.
I actually thought it was pretty awesome.
You're
Really?
You're 26.
Good college town.
Yeah.
Oh, first, yeah, one of the best college
Yeah.
towns in America.
Did you get
Gainesville.
some play with that beard?
I was one of many, many beards that were there because
What?
most of the town uproots and goes for the Florida-Georgia football game. That's why it's so easy for thousands of punks to take over this town for the weekend.
Oh.
Why were there so many beards at this thing?
It's a giant punk rock show.
Oh, is that the thing now? Beards and
There's
punk
just
rock?
a lot of facial stuff.
You'll find more beards and stuff at like a punk rock or a metal show than you are in just a normal college town, especially one like a southern college
So
town.
you didn't stick out.
Not as much. Was not a problem though.
Chicks were digging you.
I thought Tinder was going to be like a golden tool down there because it was bouncing around to so many different places and clubs and venues and stuff, catching shows and parties and all that kind of stuff. I was at 1,000 different places, couldn't really meet up with any girls in the first place, so you had to just
Old-fashioned
You had
way.
to go the old-fashioned way of talking to girls and approaching them in person and going through that whole terrifying thing.
Yeah. When I was your age, my buddy goes, I was with this girl and I thought she was hot. My buddy goes, dude, she's like a 4. And I was like, yeah, and so what? She's got a great attitude and I like her. And that's it. So don't be a baby about it. She's not that good looking or she's a little heavy. Shut up.
See,
Step up.
I had
fun.
no
I'm going
right
to disagree with Bryan on this.
Yeah, I know, because you and you drive an M6. Everything's got to be all like proportioned. Shut up. She's a
for the
woman.
record,
They're hot, and women with weight. Sometimes girls who aren't so good looking conventionally are better in bed.
Your buddy who brought you or you went with, is he the exact same way as you are?
Yeah.
He's your best friend?
It was you met him. He shot the Muscle Beach ice bucket challenge video with us.
Yeah, cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's wild like you are?
Yeah.
Did he do well with the ladies?
Yeah. He does better than I do.
Why?
I don't know, he's pretty.
Did you guys stay in a hotel or what?
Yeah, we initially were going to we were gonna go with no hotel, no plans, and just crash at people's houses. Yeah, well, it's fun.
Well, you're not 21 to me though, my man.
He doesn't care.
I was 21 for the last 3 days.
There you go.
I gave myself a little bit of leeway time.
Are you still talking to any of the girls?
Why? What? They're in Florida.
I know, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
they're not even in Florida. They're from all over the country.
Oh, it's fantastic. Pregnancy, gonorrhea.
For sure.
I saw a guy crowd surfing during one of the shows, pulls off his leg. I thought I was getting an optical illusion played off on me. He pulls off his prosthetic leg because he's a one-legged dude.
Oh, boy.
Pulls off his prosthetic leg, pulls his 16-ounce tall boy out of his other pocket, dumps the beer into the leg, and boot chugs it.
Wow.
Oh,
This is
that
a party,
hardcore
people.
shit,
This
man.
guy's trying to party.
It was the most punk thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did you? That's very punk.
He probably cut his leg off on purpose just so he could do that.
Now, was there a lot of drugs around this place?
No.
Punks
this is-
don't get down with drugs.
Not it's
More
a
booze.
drinking crowd.
Yeah.
Like where people like will diet like Coachella every year. That would never happen at this.
Oh, wow.
It's more of a hardcore,
More
kinda-
sophisticated.
Everyone's just
trying to have a
super
good time.
nice and super drunk.
Any fights?
Nope.
That's cool.
I saw on Instagram you're saying I'm so
I was just
disgustingly
sweaty and
sweaty and
gross and happy as
gross, and I love it.
Yep. I had an awesome
That's a
time.
good time.
He's so happy about it.
I'm feeling. You know what's
Dude.
happening to me right now? I kind of miss being 26 right now.
See, I didn't do that 26.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do it, celebrate after the fight with something like that.
No doubt.
Yeah, this is probably like just like a 3-day long kind of extended celebration of like what your fight celebration would be like.
Yeah.
True. I can't do 3 days though. One night I'm good.
Yeah, one night. We'll do something.
Let's
fun.
get to the current
Where's
events.
the fight?
Yeah.
Where's the fight? Do we know?
Do we know where the fight is? The fight's in 4 weeks. Do we know where the fight is?
Sorry. Is it in Vegas?
Why don't you go do some math for me?
I gotta buy my tickets.
Why don't you do some-
Yeah, like Rogan's not gonna help you out. Tickets.
Well, yeah, I know. No, I gotta buy my plane tickets.
Yeah, it's in Vegas, man. You're being serious?
I was being serious, but I
Yeah,
figured
it's
it was in
Vegas, Mandalay Bay.
I
UFC
can't
181, biggest
Can't
card
wait.
of the year.
Can't wait.
Stacked.
Stack.
Can you tell me who else is on that card, please?
Holly Holmes, Gilbert Melendez, Showtime Pettis for the 155 title.
Jesus.
Johnny Hendricks, Robbie Lawler
Oh my
for the
God.
170-pound title.
my God.
Brendan Schaub, Travis Brown, Holly Holmes. Don't know who she's fighting.
She's fighting
Tony
Raquel
Ferguson.
Pennington.
Yep, and Tony Ferguson's fighting too.
Okay.
Oh, we got Faber on the card too.
Faber-
Uriah Faber's headlining the prelims.
That's right.
Oh, my boy Uriah. All right, good. Now,
Its card is
So-
stacked.
Crazy.
Can we get to current events?
current events.
Evan the
guys.
Beard-
Current events.
Current events. First one up. Haven't talked about this show in a while, Brendan. Love and Hip Hop.
Ooh, I love it.
You been watching?
Have I ever?
Apparently, Ray J's girl KO'd one of her castmates
Recently?
recently.
Oh.
It was on TMZ today.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Which one?
Morgan,
It had to have been his old girl Morgan.
Yes.
Who'd she KO?
Princess KO'd Morgan. The new girlfriend KO'd the old one, I guess.
Oh, Princess KO'd. Oh, yeah. Damn, that's impressive.
Apparently, just laid one on her.
Damn.
For real though, not
Wow.
staged.
No, this stuff is. If you watch the show, it's intense. man.
Really?
Favorite show on TV right now,
Really?
by far.
Hip hop and love.
Yep. Hip Hop and Love Hollywood.
All right.
Ray J, Omarion, these chicken head girls, they fight nonstop. Berg, the producer, attractive girls, they fight each other.
Ooh.
I like the drama. It's weird.
do
Damn,
like very
Princess KO'd her, huh?
Yeah.
Princess is barely on the show. It's Ray J's actual girl.
She's tough, huh?
Ray J has some issues. No, she's not tough. They don't really. We don't know anything about her. Damn, that's intense.
Yeah.
Ray J.
Love that
Girls just
show.
all
Monday
going wild
nights.
out there.
Monday nights.
I'll have to watch it.
I think it's VH1,
Not at
right?
all.
I think so.
I'll have to watch it. I'm 47.
Brian
You won't
wants,
watch it.
Brian wants nothing
Not
to
in
do
a,
with
not
that
in a
show.
million years. Next current event that I have
Next-
something that I know something about.
next
I know
next
nothing.
current event. I thought this was pretty funny. Michael Jordan just out of nowhere started talking shit about Barack Obama's golf game. He told him he was a shitty golfer.
On Twitter?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was like in an interview. And then Obama came back and said, like, he's like, oh yeah, I guess my golf game is pretty shitty. Sorry, I don't get to play 4 times a day. Just like
Talk shit back to
Yeah,
him.
I'm running the country, but thanks, Michael.
Just passive aggressively burning Michael Jordan, and then be like, maybe you should be concentrating more on how badly your team's doing.
Is that what he said?
Basically, because
Damn.
They have
the
the-
Hornets
they have
or
the-
Grizzlies or whatever team.
The
you're playing.
Bobcats.
Charlotte
Bobcats.
Bobcats. They have the worst record in the NBA. In the
They're awful.
NBA.
And Michael Jordan, he's the captain of the ship.
Yeah,
there a little bit.
because Michael Jordan surrounds himself with yes men. Nobody will really tell him the truth. That's what the knock is.
Well,
on him.
did you hear they drafted Kwame Brown? Michael Jordan wanted to
Yeah,
draft
who
Kwame
averaged
Brown.
about 7 points a game in the NBA.
Listen,
Yeah.
so they draft Kwame Brown. When he first gets there, Michael in front of everyone goes, let's play one-on-one. Michael's 50 or whatever at the time. Kwame's like, huh? He goes, let's play one-on-one. I guess Michael just embarrassed this dude in front of everyone. Confidence shot. I don't even know if he's still in the league anymore. But you can't have that as your guy running the
thing
ship.
about that story also is that Kwame Brown, Jordan drafted Kwame Brown into when he played at the Wizards. When he was owning the Wizards and still playing, he drafted Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown never performed up to par. He averaged like 7 points a game or whatever. He's finally out of the NBA. He drafts him into the Charlotte Bobcats because he doesn't want to give up on his initial investment.
Signs
to prove
him,
everybody
doesn't
wrong.
draft. Signs him, yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't want because he doesn't want to be proven wrong. And guess what? It didn't work out. He was a great player, maybe the greatest player of all time, and his team is the worst of all time. He's not a very good
Barack
player.
Obama said, "Huh? Lift your shield, man.
Yeah.
Run the country, so I can play
By the way,
grab ass on the golf
bets
course."
thousands of dollars on golf, and I know that
Michael Jordan,
but thousands of dollars on golf. He is a major gambler, and
literally everyone knows this. Brian.
yes, and
you're telling it like it's a story.
well, I talked to 2 pros who played with him a lot.
No. He talks about in interviews.
Obviously, I know. But here's what I want to say about him. His short game, they say, is as good as any pros ever. His short game is unbelievable. His long game, he still has a weird swing, and he's never going to make it on the tour. Anyway, kind of interesting.
So Michael Jordan's that good, huh?
He's that good.
He's like Rogan with pool.
He's that good.
Yeah.
He's that good at putting and chipping short game. That's
His
a
long
huge
game
part.
sucks.
His long game will never put him.
He just
in
got
there
married
with the
too.
greats.
Didn't sign a prenup.
Really?
Doesn't matter. He makes $1 billion. He's got $1 billion. He makes.
Well,
some
yeah,
crazy
but
amount.
they get divorced. She gets half the billion.
Yeah, he belongs to like something like 30 clubs, 30 like clubs everywhere.
Where they're like $100,000 a year to play in.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? They have those old man clubs, those old white man clubs.
Yeah.
Like you want to be like, let's say we had an extra $250,000 a year, and you want to go down to Beverly Hills golf course and join the club. You can't do it. There's a waiting list, and you have to like be invited in. It's kind of like a fraternity.
Meanwhile, he bought a house right overlooking the club in Utah that my dad goes to, and basically he's there 2 weeks of the year. It's like this unbelievable mansion. Yeah, money. But if you're Michael,
do you
Jordan,
think they would let us in the club?
Yeah, I'm. My dad's a member.
Well, not that bullshit Utah one. I'm talking about the Beverly Hills.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
I think it's like $100,000.
It's tough to get
$100,000
into.
just
Well,
to be-
and you got to go through interviews.
Yep.
They have like cocktail parties to see if everyone likes you and shit.
And the last time I was there, which is a long time ago.
Which one?
they
Are
have
you
a
talking about
lounge,
Utah or Beverly Hills?
Beverly Hills. They have a lounge where only men can go into the lounge. I don't know if that's changed, but there's a lounge where only men are allowed in. It's so weird.
Well, when we start the Abbott County Fight Club Social Club, men only.
Men only, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
Carry
kind
on.
of boring.
Yeah,
I don't want just men only.
Me neither. Sounds awful.
Those clubs are like just guys.
Just
Keep
guys.
it. My buddy used to be like
Just
that.
the elitists.
He'd have football games on Sunday, like have people over, and he'd be like, guys only. I was like, what? I want to bring my girl. Guys only. Whatever, loser.
Why guys
God
only?
forbid it's just chicks. What are you hoping a cockfight breaks out? Oh, hey guys, you want to?
That is weird when guys do that.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, guys do this all the time. Hey, bro, have a little get together. Guys only, though, huh?
Yeah, guys only. Keep
What
it.
do you not like girls?
Oh, I'll be over never. How's that sound? I'll be over never. You have never open? Yeah. What's the matter? Oh, God forbid we have chicks over. Let's just have a bunch of dudes so it smells like musk in here.
That is weird. It's not my fault you got a shitty girl.
Right.
Why can't I bring my girl?
What do you open? Somebody's cock flies out of a Speedo? You fucking yoker.
Girls only. That's what they do.
Guys only. We'll do some wrestling and see what happens. Let's wrestle.
You know, bro, it's just give me the guys, couple beers, nachos. Guys only, though, bro.
Hey, bring your
please.
shorts, man.
Oh, they do that. Come on, bro. Guys only, though, please.
Please. Bros only.
Shut up.
Yeah, join the army.
Shut up. Join the army.
Donut. Actually, the army has a lot of women. I went to Afghanistan. It was just hot chicks with guns everywhere.
Oh, I can verify that. When I was in Israel, hot chicks with guns everywhere.
Really?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched a documentary last night. Kill Squad. Have you heard about this? New documentary, ridiculous, called The Kill Squad. It's about a platoon in Afghanistan where the sergeant, the head guy, the general, they were so they were like bored, but for them, kills, all they want to do is kill, right?
Yeah.
So they started just killing innocent
I know.
Afghanistan people and then dropping like guns on them,
Yep.
or like making them like, he has a gun, get down, and then they'd shoot him.
So bad.
And so, but now
I read about
the troops in his platoon, one guy was like, "No, I'm not cool with this, man. I'm not cool with this." And he's like sending, emails to his dad, like, "I want to get out, but they're gonna turn against me. Like, they're gonna kill me if I, stand up against them." So he went along with it, but he never killed anyone. They're trying to, but now all this has come out. I think all of them have life in prison, and the one guy who tried to stand up against it, he's getting the minimum of 8 years to life.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, they threatened.
It's a very interesting documentary.
Yeah, that guy was
the
a
Kill
real
Squad. Look it up.
sociopath. Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, I forget his Lieutenant Griggs or something like that.
Yeah,
I forget his name, but
real
he was
scumbag.
So he would kill guys and chop their fingers off.
Yep.
And then what he was wanting to do is he wanted the meat to fall off the muscle and bone, and he would make a bone necklace.
Yeah.
Of all the people he killed.
He kept all kinds of souvenirs. Real scumbag.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. Well, you're always gonna have sociopaths in any group. You're always gonna have stories like that. So.
Well, like the soldiers on the documentary saying, they're like, listen, you train us to kill, and we get there. And he goes, we would drive places. We're sitting around for 3 days staring at fucking bugs and sand.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you kill innocent people.
I agree. He's like, and then you have this mentality where guys would bring their phones, their iPads, and be like, look, at my last tour, I was in this battle. So you see guts and gore. So you're like, damn, I need to do something. We gotta start killing people.
Yeah,
and that's what they started killing innocent people.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy, man. You gotta watch that documentary.
So bad.
It's a little long, and you're like, all right, I get it. Let's move along here, but it's good.
Yeah, Kill Squad.
Kill Squad.
All right.
Documentary
Questions.
time.
Let's go to fan questions.
Let's do it.
Bro, I feel like you're rushing us, Brian.
I'm not.
What do you got going on? That's more
Nothing.
important than a show that pays your bills.
Absolutely nothing. I'm just saying.
Now you're kind of rushing us. Evan, was that all your?
We had one more.
What
Like,
was
go
it?
to it,
Yeah,
my
one
man.
more.
For
What
sure,
was
don't rush us,
I'm
man.
not rushing us.
It's a good easy one.
Well, I think before he came, he said you got boxing at 2.
We got plenty of time.
I'm sorry. Do you have a fight coming up?
I got nothing.
No. I must be confused because I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Are you fighting Bernard Hopkins?
Confused.
I'm confused. Are you fighting Bernard Hopkins?
I might be. If Kovalev, if
What's the next
This
event?
one's real easy. You guys seen Interstellar? Interstellar just came out.
yeah,
Oh, with Matthew
I haven't
McConaughey.
seen it.
Looks outrageously good.
Really,
Yeah.
outrageously good,
It
huh?
looks. I think it looks awesome.
Okay, saw the previews. Don't think so. but
I agree.
really.
I don't think so either.
What?
It looked very sincere and looked like he was going to go save the planet and he's floating in space. Don't care. But
Hey,
who knows?
real quick, you know what movie I couldn't stand? Gravity. You know what?
Yeah,
I'll
that was
film
bad.
that in this bitch right now. That won all sorts of awards.
Didn't see
But you know what? My movie radar is always off. Like, I thought Ouija was going to be good. It was awful. So if I think it's bad, it's
Interstellar.
going to be great. I bet
Well, he's got to go
Interstellar's great.
save the world, right?
Matthew McConaughey in space.
Matthew
Gonna
McConaughey
gonna
doesn't
go
make a bad movie.
Well,
out there finding a new planet. to
Name
ha-
a bad
cohabitate.
movie he's made. Oh, real quick, you hate on Matthew McConaughey right now?
well, no, I do like him now. Used to hate him because
Why?
I thought he was too vain. Now, since Dallas Buyers Club and since True Detective,
True Detective.
I love him.
Oof.
I love him. I got no problem with him. But he was way too vain and way too happy with his look back in the day.
When he used to always wear a shirt. But you know what? He did Dallas Buyers Club where he had to lose all that weight because he had AIDS.
He's great.
So, but he can't put the weight back on. Like, I saw him on the red carpet for, what is it called? Intergalactic or whatever the hell the movie's called.
Interstellar.
Interstellar. I saw him on the red carpet, and he still looks like he has AIDS.
Yeah.
He says he destroyed his body so much he can't get anything back on.
Wow.
No more muscle.
Wow,
Crazy, right?
that's crazy.
Yeah. No, it's Interstellar. Intergalactic is a Beastie Boys song. I'm pretty sure
So
that's
what
what
did
you
you
were
want to
thinking
say
of.
about Interstellar? You think it looks going to look good? Huh?
I think it looks awesome.
You want to see it?
I'm gonna see it.
All right.
I'll see it.
You
You went to see Ouija. So did I. So I think we should see
See, Callen's a sophisticated movie guy, so I thought he would be down with it, and you would
You
be
know
kind
what's-
of on
you
the
know-
fence, but
can
you
I-
love McConaughey.
Can I tell you
love
my
McConaughey.
biggest secret?
You're jealous of him.
No, I can't watch movies because I know how they're made, and it's ruined it for me.
Has
Every
it
time I
really?
see a movie, yes, because every time I see a movie, I go, I'm thinking about, and I'm not even a film buff, but I look at a movie now, and I just see how they shoot it, and I go, oh, look at the way they reverse the angle there, and that guy, and I'm always like, it just takes me out of it. It's really hard for me to really.
You're like nitpicking the movie like as like for how it's
Dude, I
shot
can
rather
go
than
through-
actually watching
I
it.
never watch movies, and it's my business. And
Oh,
and it's
wow.
been that way for a long time.
Oh wow, I'm sorry, James Cameron. Well, fuck us, man. I'm sorry I can't sit through the movies because you don't like the angle and the way it's shot. Wow, how about this
That's
guy?
a little
Get a
obnoxious.
load of this
Get
guy.
a load of this guy over here.
I kind of understood it for a second, and then you pulled me back to reality.
No,
That's
yeah,
ridiculous.
fuck this guy. No, hey, real quick, Brian, real quick. Fuck you. Come on.
When we were shooting Hangover 3, I remember Hangover 2, we were on the top of this building, tallest building in Bangkok, and the helicopter had to keep doing these stunts, crazy stunts, top of the building. The dude literally is putting the helicopters
Super close to you, right?
super close. The propeller was, I'm telling you, a foot away from the building. Like, it was crazy. I was like, if that thing touches he's dead. It was so nuts. He was taking these sleds and pushing them against the side of the building. Like, it was the craziest thing. He's like the Michael Jordan of helicopter flying, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what's that have to do with...
We had to shoot one scene that basically took 3 days on the top of the building. Bangkok smells exactly like garlic and fish soup, the entire city.
So it smells like a fart. It smells like a giant fart.
All due respect.
All due respect.
All due respect.
Your entire city smells like a giant fart.
Your city smells like fish soup with lots of garlic in it.
Oh.
Bottom line. And I could smell it on the top of the building. I said it. I'm sorry. They're beautiful people, wonderful people. God bless Thailand. Bangkok doesn't smell good. Now, there, I said it. I'm just being honest. Now, doing film takes a long time. That's all I'm trying to say. A long time. Beats working for a living, but it takes a long time.
So you can't watch movies anymore.
Maybe that's just me. I'm impatient, dude. Like, I can't even sit through my own podcast. Oh!
You can't. Yeah, you want out of here
No,
right
I
now.
don't, dude.
I'm starving, by the way.
Exactly. I'll eat with you. I'll push it.
That makes 3 of us. Let's get to these fan questions.
Let's go. Fan questions.
Fan questions. Oh, my bad. I don't
Fan
know.
questions.
All right, first one's coming from Knight Rider Kaz D. Which one of you would do a better job growing a mustache, and which would look better for Movember?
Whoa, man. 100%. I don't know, dude. I look bad with a mustache.
I look like shit, too. Do you ever see Dallas Buyers Club?
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub Instagram?
Yeah.
When I did the Dallas Buyers?
You look terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, you look terrible with a mustache. You couldn't look more different.
The
It
girl I was
changes
dating at the
everything.
time, after we did that Instagram, when we got back in the car, she goes, "Would you please shave that?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, wow.
You look like a giant creep.
Yeah, super creep.
And I look like a creep. I look like a skinny, malnourished creep. Like, I look like I should be cutting sandwiches in some dirty deli somewhere.
Yeah, neither one of us look good
Like,
with
I
a
look
mustache.
like I look, not to be gross, but I look like I cut sandwiches in a dirty deli and beat my wife. That's what I look like.
100%.
when I
You
have
just
a
got
mustache.
a dirty wife beater underneath.
Yeah, I just
and then
look
you got
gross.
You got whitey tighties with pee-pee stains underneath.
Pee-pee stains because I don't change them.
For sure. Shit streaks out the back.
And shit toes for no reason.
Shit toes.
Shit toes.
All right, so go on.
Movember. Ooh, I'm going to grow my mustache out. How about you just donate money? Quit looking like an asshole.
For a good cause.
Yeah.
You know you can donate January through December.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait to Movember to donate money. You can literally donate throughout the entire year.
Brendan raises awareness for men's cancers.
I know. You can do it January through December.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole.
Everybody has
Donate whenever.
mustaches.
There you go.
Next one. This one is from Florian Golner. Hickson Gracie said that Crone isn't training a lot of striking for his MMA career. He's got his first fight coming up.
Yeah.
Bad choice. He's not training any striking.
Just zero striking.
He's just going to roll in, and jiu-jitsu's the game plan.
Well, that's a really bad idea. And I'm sorry. I know you're friends with Crone, and he's a great jiu-jitsu guy. But if that's true,
Great's an
he's
understatement.
out of his. If that's true, is it really? He's that great?
He's that good.
If that's true, I think it's pretty crazy.
This is tough. So I don't know who Crone is fighting. You know, I don't know who he's fighting. Listen, they're not tossing him into the deep, and he's not fighting, you know, a guy like Gilbert Melendez, someone with crazy takedown defense, Johnny Hendricks, where he can't get him down. He's just going to have to jump to guard. I don't know how much time notice he has either. And I don't know if Crone's planning to become the UFC, you know, champ at 145, if that's what he's fighting at, you know. So if it's a one-time thing, yeah, man, do what you do. Your jiu-jitsu is the best in the world. Just go in there, jump to guard, and submit the guy. Guarantee submits the guy.
Really?
I don't even have to know who he's fighting.
They haven't announced it yet. It's in Japan.
It's in Japan, and it's going to be a matchup in his favor because he's a Gracie. Guarantee you he submits the guy.
So
I bet my entire life savings.
Even if some of the guys knows how to post up and punch him in the
Even
face,
if the guy's a black belt in whatever, he's going to get submitted by Crone Gracie.
the minute Crone grabs you, you're
As soon as it goes to the ground, it's only a matter of time. He's going to submit
But there are guys that'll punch you in the face though, and then all your jiu-jitsu kind of it's tough.
I mean, Crone grew up. Look at his dad. His dad's Hickson. You don't think he knows how to fight? You don't think he's ever been in a fight?
Yeah.
Come on. He trains with the Diaz. You know, he trains with Nick Diaz.
He
trains with Jake
He's that
Shields.
great, huh?
He's ridiculous. I love Crone. He's a monster, man. He's going to submit the guy.
Wow.
I mean, now if he wants to make a career in mixed martial arts, you have to be able to strike.
Yeah, you got to focus on other things.
Because you're going to fight a gnarly-ass wrestler you're not going to be able to take down. He's going to punch you right in the face.
Yeah.
So I don't know his game plan. But he's going to submit this guy.
Yeah, don't go to the ground with Crone. That should be the.
Yeah, moral of the story: don't go to the ground with Crown.
Yeah.
All right, this one is from the dude at X Rumors. Who wins at Metamours 5 in Renzo Sakuraba and Rory McDonald, JT Torres?
Well, Henzo's one of my favorite people ever on the
Yes,
planet.
he's awesome.
They've only made one Henzo ever in this entire
That's right.
universe.
That's right. Enzo's a very special man.
100% Team Henzo all the way. Love the guy. Might be the best storyteller and have the best stories I've ever heard.
He's the best.
The best. He's
He's
going to
so-
destroy Sakuraba. He's going to destroy him.
and-
You got to remember it. And Henzo, I was down there last year training with Henzo. Actually, he helped me get ready for Cyborg for Metamoris. He was showing me all these knee bar stuff. Anyways, but Henzo trains all the time. He's constantly rolling with George St. Pierre, David Branch, all these guys under the Henzo.
Still rolling.
Always rolling. I rolled it. He's a monster. He's a handful. I bet he destroys Sakuraba.
And what about the Roy McDonald one? He's taking on JT Torres.
JT Torres. It's tough, man, right? So
Straight jiu-jitsu we're talking now?
Metamoris.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, obviously Roy McDonald, he's going against a straight jiu-jitsu guy just like I did. It depends. People are going to say, oh, Schaub ran or Schaub didn't do jiu-jitsu. No, I was in his guard 8 times and I shut him down. Roy is very heavy on top. His whole game's kind of shutting down your submissions. And
Roy McDonald?
Yeah, and Roy's wrestling's really good too. So I bet you that goes to there's no submission, nothing. I bet Roy doesn't get submitted, but it's not going to be most action-packed event of the night either. That's what you get when you get.
Are they doing
UFC
anything about
guys.
Metamoris as far as points? Is it going to be exactly
Submission
the same?
only? Yeah.
Yep, same deal as always.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. All right, this one is coming from Bobby Turner. Simple. How do you get over a girl you got the feels for?
Tough. Time.
And you got to quit following her on Twitter and Instagram and erase her number from your phone.
Yeah. Try to go cold turkey. It's tough.
Try going cold turkey. I'll tell you what's
Try not
tough.
to take it personally.
And hopefully she's not a celebrity. Big Brown over here has dated a couple celebrities where you break up with them, and let's say they have a movie coming out or they have some other big event coming out, and you have to see them plastered all over the damn town.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's when it sucks.
Yeah, you can't run.
Yeah,
You
just can't get away from it. But for sure, quit following them on Twitter, Instagram. If you're friends with their friends, don't follow their friends. It's gonna suck.
Try to suffer with dignity. Don't be mean. Don't be bitter. Just be a man about it. Be quiet.
Out of sight,
Take
out
the
of mind.
pain.
And the
And
best.
if you see her, be polite.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Anyways, so what you need to do is get rid of her Instagram and Twitter. Don't follow her on any of that or her friends so you don't see her. Out of sight, out of mind, and just move on. Get another hottie. Because if you have someone else to focus on, that's
Best
the
way to
easiest
get over somebody is get over somebody.
There you
else. Best way to get over somebody is get on somebody.
Why are you
else.
lounging like
I'm
that,
kinda
man?
cool
What kind
right
of
now.
jeans are those?
Hey, man, they're my rag and bone and they're really green. By the way,
I just touched
sorry.
Brian's dick.
Commercial break. Tempe Improv. Bryan Callen, this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come see me and I will make you laugh. Buy your tickets now at tempe.improv.com.
Tempe Improv. Go see Bryan Callen. Wear your Larry Fitzgerald Cardinals jerseys
Hey, man.
and trade them in. Brian will give you your money
I'll
back.
sign them. We got to sign
Brian
some
will
shirts.
sign your Larry Fitzgerald jerseys in Arizona
on.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Listen, we ordered 400 Team Big Brown shirts. We're down to 8 left.
Yep.
There's 8 left.
Yep.
www.thefighterandthekidshop.com. Big Brown shirts. Next week we will have the re-release of Black Belt Chicken Head shirts, so look for those.
Yep. Any more questions? Or are we done?
Last one. We got one more. Going to wrap on this one because it's a toughie.
Bring it up.
This one is from Kid C. What is your favorite football movie?
Oh, that's easy.
The
Not
longest
Rudy.
yard.
Not Rudy because he was offsides.
Might be the original. It might be the original.
Not Rudy. Rudy was offsides. Watch the tape. Rudy was offsides.
Is that right?
Real quick, Rudy, you cheated. You were offsides.
He was offsides.
100% he was offsides. Doesn't count. But carry on. Sorry.
It's probably
Hashtag I hate
like
Rudy.
a lot of people love Friday Night Lights. I gotta say, The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds back in the day. If you go bad on that movie, bro,
Wow.
be careful.
Wow.
Bro, be careful.
What about Varsity Blues?
Hey, bro.
Oh, real quick.
Hey,
you
bro.
never played high school football because
Hey,
you suck.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I played
you
my freshman year
and got
JV.
shitted on.
And I was the
You got
safety. And I
shitted
was
on.
way too slow. And the helmet didn't fit. Here's the thing. I was not built for football.
I'll tell you right now, Invincible with Mark Wahlberg, literally one of my favorite movies ever of all time.
Not a bad movie.
That's
Yours is Invincible?
by far. Not even close.
Not a
But
bad movie.
that's in my top 5 of all movies.
Dang.
Varsity Blue. Listen, if you want to know Big Brown's high school career, it's if you had, and this is true, if you had Varsity Blues, American Pie, you put those all in one movie. That was my
Is
high
that
school
right?
experience. Yes.
Never seen Varsity Blues.
What?
Have you what?
Oops.
Tweeter?
Oops.
Fucking 10. Nothing.
Didn't see it.
Dang.
I need to, huh?
But you saw The
man.
Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds. Did you see The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler?
Did not.
Awesome.
Actually, I did.
Wow,
Actually,
that's
saw
a good
the
movie.
I liked it.
Yeah. Well, it's a great. Listen, that's a great.
Invincible with Mark Wahlberg, by far the best football
Dove
movie.
Davidoff in that movie. Our boy Dove Davidoff.
Dove is in that movie.
All right.
Rudy, you were offsides, you asshole. True story. Rudy was offsides. People are going to hate me for that. It's true story, though.
Rudy, you were offsides.
Go see Bryan in Arizona.
Tempe,
He will
Arizona.
sign your Larry Fitzgerald or Garrison
sign
Hurst
whatever you want.
jerseys. Garrison
Sign 'em.
Hurst jerseys. Bring them. He'll sign them.
Bring him. Hey, bro, when are we stocking up with T-shirts, man?
Next week, I just said this.
Man, bro, you're
Next
bad
week.
at that. Hey,
No, Jay is.
you're bad at your
No,
job.
Jay is.
Then I'm gonna have to hire somebody.
No, Jay, we paid Jay.
Hey, we do?
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, step it up
Restock the shirts for sure, huh?
immediately. I want to make some money so I can spend it on.
This is this plan. We have Black Belt Chicken Head Social Club t-shirts coming out next week. We will restock Big Brown shirts before my fight, and then we'll take it from there. How about
right,
that?
let's go.
www.thefireandthekidshop.com. We have 6 Big Brown UFC 181. We are all underdog shirts for sale. Go see Bryan Callen in Arizona.
Yeah, baby, I'm bringing it.
Go Cardinals. Fire the Kid. We're out.